Good morning, girls and boys. Good morning, everybody else who's joining us today for our Monday Values Assembly. I wonder, have you had time to think or look up on our website the value for May? Well, you're right. Our new value for May is positivity. And I really do believe that all through April you have been already showing the value of positivity, and I am really confident that over the coming weeks you are going to continue showing the value of positivity, and you're going to continue being positive each day, because during this time that's rather strange for all of us, we are having to find our positivity and use it as much as we can. Now, when I wrote to you last week, I wrote about a jar that I was going to start using at home to write down things that I'm proud of and things that have made me happy. And then it got me thinking, could I add anything else to my jar? And I've decided that I can. I've decided that I'm going to add to my jar this month things that I'm positive about, or things that help me be positive. And I'm going to share with you 4 things right now that I'm going to add to the jar. So, I want to tell you that nature makes me feel positive, because I can go outside or I can look from inside and I can see birds, I can hear them singing outside, I can go for a walk for a little bit of time each day, because we're allowed out for a little bit of time, and I can enjoy all the things in nature, and they make me feel really positive, or another word for that is happy. So I'm going to put nature into my jar. There's 3 things left I'm going to share with you. This word says, I'm sure you can read it, time. I'm going to put time into my jar, because during this time when we're at home, I have had extra time with my family that I don't normally have, because we're all so busy at school. So I'm grateful that I've had this time together with my family. I'm sure you've had lots of time with your family too, and hopefully that is a positive thing for you as well. The next thing I'm going to add to my jar is this word, and this links to our value from last month. This word, if you can't read it, says friends. Now, like you, I haven't been able to see my friends in real life, but I have been able to message them. I have been able to talk to them over the phone. I have been able to have video chats with them too. And this time has made me feel really positive about my friends. And my friends have helped me to feel positive too. They've cheered me up if I've ever felt sad. And I know that they have been there thinking about me too. So friends, thank you. And I want to put you all into my jar, because you're helping me to stay positive and to feel positive. And the last thing I'm going to add to my jar is the sun. And I am really grateful for the sun, because the sun makes me feel happy. It cheers me up. It means I can go outside a little bit more, and I'm really grateful that the sun is there, because it helps me to be positive. And I'm sure for lots of you, the sunshine and the sunnier days have helped you to feel positive and happy too. So I wonder whether at home you might be able to add some things to your jar over the coming weeks that will help you remember the things that help you feel positive. Well, sitting with me here today are 2 little friends. This is Dog and this is Rabbit. And Rabbit and Dog are part of our story today. Now, Rabbit is really positive. Thumbs up for Rabbit. He is always thinking good and happy thoughts. Dog, on the other hand, isn't quite as positive. Not quite as happy and positive as Rabbit. Now I'm going to tell you a story. So, once upon a time, there was a farmer, and the farmer decided to make a competition. And he spoke to Dog, and he spoke to Rabbit, and he told Rabbit and he told Dog that he was burying a bone and a carrot in his field. His field was massive, and ideally the carrot was for the rabbit and the bone was for the dog. Now, Rabbit and Dog knew that to find the bone they had to go and find it and bury it in the soil to look and retrieve those two things. So Rabbit bounced off and he dug and dug and dug many holes for hoping to find the carrot. Dog, on the other hand, didn't really do very much. He just lay on the floor. Rabbit was really positive and thought every hole that he dug was one less hole he'd need to dig to find the carrot and the bone. But Dog, all he did was moan that digging was hard work. What was the point in digging when you didn't find what you were looking for? And then he even started to moan that Rabbit was having to dig so many holes. After a little while, poor Rabbit, he could not find the carrot or the bone. So instead of digging little holes, he dug a tunnel underneath. And when he dug underneath, he got as far as he could. And when he came up, he realised he was next to Dog, because that's where Dog was lying on the top. And then when Rabbit looked to the side, he found the carrot and the bone. Dog didn't really help very much because Dog couldn't be bothered and he couldn't see the point in doing any of that. But Rabbit, because he'd worked so hard and because he'd done everything he could, he was over the moon that he'd found the carrot and the bone. So the moral of the story is, if you keep going and you keep trying, and eventually you get what you're looking for, you will feel happy and positive because you found it. And also, if you remain happy and positive on your journey to finding something, you will feel great. And I think being like Rabbit is probably much better, and you feel much happier than when you're like Dog and you just can't be bothered. So this week, let's be more like Rabbit and less like Dog. So I hope you enjoyed that little story and that helped you think about being positive. So that brings us to the end of our Values Assembly. I really hope you've enjoyed being here today, listening from my house to your house about being positive, adding things to our jar that make us feel happy and positive, and thinking about how, even when we have something to do that might be a bit tricky, if we're positive on the way, we feel better in the long run. So girls and boys, thank you for joining with me today. It has been great. We're going to finish our assembly today with a song, and we're going to finish our song with Thank Your Lucky Stars. Oh, well done everybody. Thank you for joining in with today's assembly and with that song. Your singing was beautiful. Well done. So, that's the end of today's Positivity Assembly. We'll be back on Thursday with our birthdays. So, if you've got a birthday this week, or even if you haven't, join in on Thursday at 10 o'clock for our birthday assembly. But for now, take care everybody. See you soon. Bye.